The magnificent rhino, an ancient wonder. Did you know that a group of rhinos is called a crash? It is a fitting name for these powerful creatures. Rhinos are truly ancient mammals. They have roamed our planet for millions of years. They are like living relics from a bygone era, a time when giant beasts walked the earth. Their presence connects us to a deep, natural history. It is a privilege to share the world with them. They remind us of the Earth's incredible journey through time. Seeing one is like looking back into prehistory itself. These animals are truly enormous creatures. Their bodies are vast and barrel-shaped, full of power. Thick folded skin protects them like a natural suit of armor. This skin can be several centimeters thick in places. It shields them from thorny bushes and sometimes even predators. Some species appear to wear plates, like ancient knights. Their legs are short but incredibly strong, supporting their immense weight. They move with a deliberate, ponderous gait, yet they can also move with surprising speed when needed. Their sheer size is a testament to nature's grandeur. There are 5 different kinds or species of rhinos. 2 of these species live in Africa, the white rhino and the black rhino. Despite their names, both are actually grey in color. The other 3 species are found in Asia. These are the Indian rhino, the Javan rhino and the Sumatran rhino. Each species is unique, adapted to its own environment. Some have one horn, like the Indian and Javan rhinos. Others, like the African and Sumatran rhinos, have 2. These horns are not bone, but made of keratin, the same material that makes up our hair and fingernails. These magnificent animals have walked the earth for a very long time. Fossil records show their ancestors lived over 50 million years ago. They are living fossils, a true wonder of the natural world. They have survived ice ages and countless environmental changes. Their resilience is something to behold, a story of survival. To observe a rhino is to witness a link to a distant past, a past where the world was wilder, perhaps more mysterious. They carry the echoes of that ancient world with them. It is our duty to ensure they continue to walk this earth. Their story is far from over, if we choose to protect them. A startling encounter. Understanding the charge, imagine you are walking quietly through the tall African grass. The sun is warm on your skin, the air still. Suddenly the ground beneath your feet begins to tremble. A low grunting sound reaches your ears, growing louder. A large grey shape emerges from the bush not far away. It is a rhino, and it has sensed your presence. Its head is low, its small eyes trying to focus. The air becomes thick with anticipation and a little fear. Such an encounter is both thrilling and humbling. Nature's power is suddenly very real, very close. The huge shape lowers its head even further. Its ears swivel, trying to pinpoint the disturbance. Then, with a powerful snort, it begins to run. Not just a trot, but a full thundering charge. The earth shakes with each heavy footfall. It is coming directly towards where you stand. This is the famed rhino charge, a fearsome sight. Dust kicks up behind its powerful legs. It seems unstoppable, a force of nature unleashed. Moments like these are etched forever in one's memory. It looks very frightening, this sudden rush of power. And indeed, a charging rhino is incredibly dangerous. However, the rhino is not always trying to attack with malice. It is important to understand their behavior. Often a charge is a result of confusion or fear. Rhinos have notoriously poor eyesight, a significant handicap. They cannot see clearly beyond a short distance. Objects in the distance are blurry, indistinct shapes. This makes them wary and easily startled by sudden movements. Their world is perceived more through smell and sound. Because their eyesight is so limited, they can feel vulnerable. Sometimes they charge because they are simply startled. A sudden noise or an unfamiliar scent can trigger this response. Or they may feel unsure about what they are seeing. Is it a threat? Is it another rhino? They cannot always tell. A charge can be a way to investigate the unknown, or it can be a defensive action to scare away a perceived danger. Mother rhinos will also charge to protect their young calves. This fierce maternal instinct is very strong indeed. Understanding this helps us respect, not just fear, these giants. Life in the wilder rhinos' world. Rhinos make their homes in different types of environments. Their chosen habitat depends on their species and needs. Some, like the white rhino, prefer open grasslands and savannas. Here they can graze on the abundant grasses. Others, such as the Javan or Sumatran rhino, live in dense tropical forests. They navigate these lush environments with surprising ease. Black rhinos often favor scrubland and denser bush. They browse on leaves, twigs, and branches from bushes and trees. Each habitat provides the specific food and shelter they require. Their survival is intricately linked to these special places. These large animals need a considerable amount of space. They must roam over wide areas to find enough food. Water sources are also vitally important for their survival. Rhinos need to drink regularly, especially in hot climates. They also absolutely love to wallow in mud. The mud coats their skin, acting as a sunscreen. It also helps to protect them from biting insects. A good mud wallow is a rhino's idea of a spa day. Watching them roll and cover themselves in mud is quite a sight. It is a crucial part of their daily routine and well-being. Mother rhinos are incredibly devoted and protective parents. They typically give birth to a single calf after a long pregnancy. This pregnancy can last for about 15 to 16 months. The calf will stay with its mother for several years. During this time, the mother teaches her offspring everything. She shows it where to find food and water. She teaches it how to recognize danger and how to react. The bond between a mother rhino and her calf is very strong. She will fiercely defend her young one from any perceived threat. This dedication ensures the next generation has a chance to thrive. Rhinos are herbivores, which means their diet consists entirely of plants. They do not hunt other animals for food. They spend a significant portion of their day eating. This can be up to many hours each and every day. White rhinos have wide, flat lips, perfect for grazing grass. They are like living lawnmowers on the savanna. Black rhinos, on the other hand, have a prehensile upper lip. This hooked lip helps them grasp leaves and twigs from bushes. Their dietary preferences shape the landscapes they inhabit. They play an important role in their ecosystems as large grazers and browsers. Protecting these giants are shared responsibility. Sadly, these magnificent rhinos are in great danger today. The biggest threat they face comes from humans. People hunt them illegally for their valuable horns. This cruel and unlawful activity is called poaching. Poachers often use very sophisticated methods. They cause immense suffering to these gentle giants. The demand for rhino horn in some parts of the world fuels this trade, despite the horn having no proven medicinal value. It is a tragic situation for such an ancient creature. Their very survival hangs precariously in the balance. Losing rhinos from our world would be an unimaginable tragedy. They are not just remarkable animals in their own right, they also play a crucial role in their natural environments. As large herbivores, they help to shape and maintain their habitats. Their grazing patterns can influence plant diversity. This in turn affects many other smaller species. They are what we call a keystone species. Their disappearance would have ripple effects throughout the ecosystem. The health of the savanna and forests depends on them. We have a moral obligation to prevent their extinction. Many dedicated people are working tirelessly to save rhinos. Conservationists, rangers, scientists and local communities are involved. They protect rhinos in national parks and private reserves. Brave rangers patrol these areas, often risking their own lives. They work to stop poachers and dismantle trafficking networks. Efforts are also made to monitor rhino populations closely. Sometimes rhinos are carefully moved to safer locations. Breeding programs in captivity also offer a glimmer of hope. Education and awareness campaigns are vital too. These efforts require constant support and resources. We must all play a part in protecting these wonderful animals. The future of rhinos depends on our collective action now. We can start by learning more about them and the threats they face. Understanding is the first step towards effective conservation. We can support reputable organizations that work on the ground. These groups are on the front lines fighting for rhino survival. We can choose to be responsible tourists, supporting ethical wildlife viewing, and we must speak out against the illegal wildlife trade. Future generations deserve the chance to marvel at these living wonders. Let us ensure that rhinos continue to roam our planet for centuries to come. As we delve deeper into the world of rhino conservation, we uncover a tapestry of efforts woven by passionate individuals and organizations across the globe. In Africa, the continent where rhinos have roamed for millennia, several conservation projects stand out. In Kenya, the Ol Payeta Conservancy is a beacon of hope. It's home to the last two northern white rhinos on the planet. Here, advanced reproductive technologies are being explored in a desperate bid to save the subspecies from extinction. This conservancy is not just a sanctuary for rhinos, but a hub of innovation and determination. Moving south to Zimbabwe, the International Rhino Foundation supports the Lowveld Rhino Trust. This project has seen significant success, with rhino populations stabilizing and even increasing in some areas. Anti-poaching units patrol the reserves relentlessly, ensuring that rhinos can thrive in their natural habitat. In Asia, the Indian Rhino Vision 2020 has made strides in increasing the population of the greater one-horned rhino. Through translocation and habitat management, the program aims to distribute rhinos across protected areas, reducing the risk of extinction from localized threats. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, the Sumatran Rhino Rescue Project is racing against time to save the critically endangered Sumatran rhino. Breeding centers and protected forests are crucial elements of this initiative, providing a safe haven for these elusive creatures. Despite these successes, the challenges are immense. Poaching remains a constant threat, driven by the high value of rhino horn. Habitat loss due to human encroachment and climate change further endangers these majestic animals. Yet amidst these challenges, there is hope. Communities living near rhino habitats are increasingly becoming allies in conservation. Education and sustainable livelihood programs empower them to protect wildlife rather than exploit it. The global community is also stepping up with international cooperation and stringent laws to curb illegal wildlife trade. The journey to save rhinos is long and arduous, but every step forward is a victory. Each rhino saved is a testament to human compassion and resilience. By supporting these efforts, we contribute to a future where rhinos can roam free, unburdened by the threats of extinction. Together, we can ensure that these ancient giants continue to grace our planet, inspiring awe and wonder for generations to come. The fight to save the rhino is a fight for our shared natural heritage. Let us join hands and hearts in this noble endeavor. Throughout history, rhinos have held a special place in the hearts and minds of many cultures. Their imposing presence and unique features have inspired countless stories, artworks, and traditions. In Africa, the rhino is more than just an animal, it is a symbol of strength and resilience. Tribes such as the Zulu and the Maasai have long revered the rhino, incorporating its image into their folklore and rituals. The rhino's horn, believed to possess protective powers, is often depicted in traditional carvings and ceremonial artifacts. Moving to Asia, the reverence for rhinos takes on a spiritual dimension. In Indian mythology, the greater one-horned rhino is associated with the god of war, Kartikeya. This majestic creature is seen as a guardian, embodying the divine qualities of bravery and protection. In ancient texts and temple carvings, the rhino is a recurring motif, symbolizing the balance between nature's raw power and its gentle beauty. In Indonesia, the Sumatran rhino has a place in local legends and folklore. Known as the badak, it is often featured in traditional puppet shows and storytelling sessions. These narratives emphasize the rhino's role in maintaining the balance of the forest ecosystem, portraying it as a wise and noble being. Even in modern times, the cultural significance of rhinos persists. Artists and conservationists use the rhino as a muse, creating powerful works that highlight the plight of these endangered animals. Murals, sculptures, and digital art pieces serve as poignant reminders of the rhino's importance, not just in the wild, but in the cultural tapestry of humanity. Understanding the cultural significance of rhinos enriches our appreciation for these magnificent creatures. It reminds us that the fight to save the rhino is not just a scientific endeavor, but a preservation of our shared heritage. By protecting rhinos, we honor the stories, traditions, and beliefs that have shaped human civilization. As we continue our journey to safeguard these ancient giants, let us also celebrate the rich cultural legacy they have inspired. In doing so, we ensure that the rhino's roar echoes through the corridors of time, resonating with the values and dreams of countless generations. Together, we can weave a new narrative, one where rhinos thrive and their cultural significance is cherished forever. As we reflect on the cultural significance and majestic presence of rhinos, it's clear that these incredible creatures need our help now more than ever. The challenges they face are immense, from poaching to habitat loss, but together we can make a difference. Every action counts. By supporting conservation efforts, we not only help protect rhinos, but also preserve the rich cultural heritage they represent. Here are some ways you can get involved. 1. Many dedicated groups are working tirelessly to protect rhinos and their habitats. Organizations like the International Rhino Foundation, Save the Rhino, and WWF rely on donations and volunteers to continue their crucial work. 1. Share information about the plight of rhinos with your friends, family, and social media networks. The more people who know about the challenges rhinos face, the greater the collective effort to save them. 1. Many conservation organizations offer symbolic rhino adoptions. Your contribution can help fund anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration, and community education programs. 1. If you have the opportunity to visit rhino habitats, choose eco-friendly and responsible tourism options that support local conservation efforts and communities. 1. Write to your local representatives and urge them to support laws and policies that protect endangered species and their habitats. By taking these steps, you become part of a global movement committed to ensuring that rhinos continue to roam our planet for generations to come. It's not just about saving an animal, it's about preserving a symbol of strength, resilience, and cultural heritage. Join us in the fight for rhinos. Together we can create a future where these magnificent creatures thrive in the wild, their cultural significance celebrated, and their natural habitats protected. Let's make a difference. Let's save the rhinos.